Hello guys, so welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to talk about the Appchain challenge, which is by Avail. So you're going to use Matara and Karnot for this Appchain challenge, and it's part of the groundbreaking class of notes. So before we even get started, I want to talk about the prerequisites for this. So you need to have a wallet, and I'll recommend using Sub Wallet by Polkadot. So how you can get Sub Wallet is by going to their website. This is the official website. I'll drop the link in the bio, and you can click on extension, and it redirects you to the extension store. And we are now going to download and install the Sub Wallet. So I can just click on Brave since I'm using Brave browser, and I go and install the Sub Wallet. So another requirement is that today we are using Google Cloud. You can use a VPS as well, but the system requirement is a 4-core CPU, 8 GB RAM, and 160 GB SSD. So we're going to create an instance based on the minimum requirements. So whilst we are waiting for the wallet to install, we're going to create an instance. Not going to waste time, and I'm going to add to Brave. This is how we install the wallet. I'm going to add extension. So I am creating an instance, and while it's loading, another requirement is that you need a Gitcoin passport score of 20 and above. So how you can get a Gitcoin passport is going to passport.gitcoin.co, and you are going to meet some requirements like connecting your Discord, trying to verify your proof of humanity, and the rest. So once you are good to go and you are able to get a lot of these requirements met, you are going to get a good passport score, and that gives you access to the Discord channel. I'll drop the Avail Discord channel link in the bio as well. So without much ado, we are going to create a virtual machine instance since you are using Google Cloud, and I'm going to name it um, Avail Avail Karnot-Madara. You can name it in a name, that doesn't matter so much. And I'm going to choose the minimum system requirement. It says 4 core CPU, 8 GB RAM, and 160 GB SSD. So when you go to the standard, you can see 4 core CPU and 32 GB memory. You can also choose the custom one, and you can choose a 4 core CPU and 8 GB memory. You can just type it here right away. It still gives you the minimum requirement. So we are moving on to going to choose the boot disk. So the boot disk is more like the operating system, and we are going to use Ubuntu for the operating system. So I'm going to choose Ubuntu, and I'm going to choose a version 22.04 LTS. So that is the most compatible version, LTS. Then I'm going to choose a persistent SSD, and I'm going to choose 200 GB other than the 160 GB requirement. You can use 160 GB, that's fine. So I think we are good to go based on this requirement. We have default access for the APIs, and I'm going to allow HTTP traffic as well. So I'm going to create an instance. So while I'm creating the instance, you can see that the sublet has been created. And what we are going to do is that we're going to generate a key, or we're going to create an app chain using the command line interface, and we are going to import our wallet here to get the information. Otherwise, you can create a new wallet and transfer the um the tokens to your address, right? That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to continue by creating a new wallet, or I'm going to import it from a private key or a seed phrase or polka.js. So let me just, for the sake of the tutorials, I'm just going to create a new wallet. Okay, and I'm going to enter my password to verify the wallet. I'm going to check I understand, and I'm going to show my seed phrase. I have kept, let me download the seed phrase for the sake of these tutorials. So I have kept it somewhere, that's fine. Okay, so now all done. So in order to access the your wallet, your Polkadot wallet, or I mean your Gold Chain um Avail wallet, you need to change the network to Gold Chain testnet. That's the Avail testnet. So I'm going to check it out. So I'm going to type Avail over here, and you can see Avail Goldberg testnet. So that's going to give you your Avail wallet. Let me uncheck the rest of the wallet, Polkadot and the rest, and the Ethereum. Great. So we now have Avail Goldberg testnet. So this is how to get your address. You can copy your address, and once you verified your GetCoin passports, you can join the Avail channel and paste the address over there. So I can see that I have an error for creating the VM instance. I don't know why it's giving me an error, but let me check through again. I have actually selected a 4-core CPU. This 2-core, sorry, we need 4-core. So 4-core is equivalent to 8 virtual CPU over here, and I'm going to create the instance. It tells me Madara field error contains invalid argument. What is the invalid argument? I don't know what is the invalid argument here. Let me just change the name to directly to Avail and create the instance. It still tells me invalid argument. Okay, I really don't know why it's telling me invalid argument. Let me just try and choose a zone. I don't know where the error is coming from. What might be the error? Okay, it's now working. So it's now creating my virtual machine instance. So whilst you wait to create a virtual machine instance, let's just go through the Avail documentation. This is really important. So after you set up your wallet, Avail has a web wallet which you can use to access your wallet as well and make transactions. So you can see it contains all the information, Clash of Nodes getting started, what is Clash of Nodes for, and everything. So we are doing the Madara Karnot Appchain, and whilst the VM has created now, so we are going to get started right away without wasting time. I'm going to SSH into my virtual machine, and I'm going to start installing the dependencies.